Kristin did what she was supposed to do. She clearly is still the best player in the world.
Overall, I think it was a pretty good day on the course.
Her greatest strength is her decision-making. She gave us what I think we were expecting of her today. Silva has been blowing us away this year. It feels like this year is the year she's solidifying herself as a force. I think if the putter stays hot, she can put some pressure on Kristin.
Hello and welcome to round 3 of 4 of the 2024 Discraft Green Mountain Championship presented by Smuggler's Notch Resort and Barbasol. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the two hotkeys.
Honk.
Honk.
Happy fall equinox.
Oh, thank you. I was been waiting all day for somebody to tell me that.
The leaves are indeed falling out here. It's the most fall vibes you can ever imagine.
You could
here.
smell it in the air today.
You really can.
It was lovely.
We both got our mugs of hot tea.
We do.
Courtesy Raven Klein. Thank you.
Thank you. Shout out honk to you, ma'am. We got some Ghost Stamp Ozone, some new color blends of 100% recycled plastic from Trash Panda. Got some Follow Flight, got some JomezPro Ghost Stamp. You can't see it. It's there. Just believe us. Pretty cool. Check that out at JomezPro.com/shop. We got Kristin Tattar, world champ here last year and defending GMC champ, 85% fairway hits, 67% circle tune regulation, and 81% C1X putting, leading the tournament right now.
Silva Saarinen actually lighting the basket on fire, 85% circle 1X putting, 79% fairway hits, 61% of the time putting from circle 2 for birdie, doing really well at both Brewster and Fox.
Henna Blomroos, 67% fairway hits, 64% circle tune regulation, 79% C1X putting. I can definitely read, and Henna can also light things on fire.
And last but not least, Scoggins. We know her to light everything on fire with her personality. 72% fairway hit, 61 circle 2 in regulation, 76% of her circle 1X putts dropping into the basket. This is going to be a fun one to watch back out here at Brewster Ridge.
Hole 1 is a par 3. It's 320 feet, reachable by everyone. It's one of the few that doesn't play longer or shorter. It's actually 320 feet. Kind of a narrow-ish tunnel. Most common mistake is early right side, though you can get through there. There's an OB deep that you can definitely find. Backhand, straight shot, or gentle turnover, or maybe a baby flex or forehand work really well here.
Joining us first, from Parnu, Estonia, our current leader and two-time world champion. Let's make some noise for Kristin Tattar.
Kristin winning the last 2 events that we had at this venue. Last time was the World Championships. In 2022, it was the Green Mountain Championships. Again, a Disc Golf Pro Tour championship event.
She tries to work kind of a turning sidearm that does get a little caught up, but she's in the center enough to par.
From Orti, Finland. Can we give it up for Silva Saarinen?
We can give it up. We sure can.
Yeah, a master of a turnover shot. She's so good at throwing backhands that pan really late.
Particularly from a standstill.
Yeah,
so
very
impressive.
I'm very excited to watch her play in the woods again.
And to see all of the putts that she is likely going to drop today, probably from circle 2, and she's going to make it look like it's circle 1.
Yeah, like look at this beautiful late turn, very late fade.
Gorgeous.
Stepping in next, from Rauma, Finland. Can we welcome Henna Blomroos?
All right. 3 Europeans on the card.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And I mean, I think, I don't know if it was made, these courses were designed in mind of European disc golf, but they definitely do have a lot of similarities with European design.
Ooh. Nice straight shot from Henna, getting to about 25 feet.
I believe.
And completing this foursome from Los Angeles, California. Can we make some noise for Scoggins?
I believe these courses were designed by Steve Brewster and Jeff Spring. They did a really lovely job. And I mean, it was 6 years ago or 7 years ago.
I think it's
maybe more than that.
Been a fairly stable course since 2018, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And they did a really lovely job. These courses still hold up to this day, especially really competitive for the FPO field.
Yeah, with very few changes over the years.
Yep.
I think there's only kind of 2 different holes since 2018, like significantly different.
Yeah, Fox had a few more changes. They had a big course redesign with some mountain biking trails that were being affected, but
Some angry farmers.
but Brewster is same since day one for the most part.
Owen and Kristin doing a good job laying up. So in round 1, Kristin had the best round. Wow, there she goes immediately. So cool. Kristin had the best round in round 1 at a 7 down. The next best score was Owen at 5 down. I believe Kristin has the record at 8 down for this layout.
Henna coming up just a tiny bit short, but it was dead center. You always got to let your hole 1 putt roll off your back a little bit.
Yeah, just kind of glisten off the feathers, the downy feathers, if you will.
This whole average, almost a quarter stroke under par. There were 11 birdies out of the field. This is a moving day, so everyone is coming out here to try to score, move their way up the leaderboard, but it's really nice because we do not have a round 3 cut here at this event. Everyone gets to play all 4 rounds. Let's check in with Missy Gannon, who is appearing to try to move her way up the leaderboard. Wide open in the middle of the fairway. Her second shot gets a little sneaky through the trees, but she cans the putt for birdie.
Let's keep it going. Missy on hole 3, 285 feet. Perfect line on this thing. Perfect pace. Absolute tap in. Missy looks like she's 2 down through 3 to start.
Kristin still with a 3-stroke advantage, even with Silva birdieing that first hole, the only one on our lead card to get it. Here's hole 2 that we just watched Missy Gannon play. It's 450 feet, but pretty significantly uphill and plays much longer than that recorded distance. This first shot feels like it's about 300 feet to get to this gap. You want it to have a right finish, but not too sharp because that rock wall all the way down the right side is out of bounds. I think a backhand turnover is the best way to get there. You can go more aggressive, you can go safer. A forehand is a way that you can get there as well, but it kind of tends to pinch you off and force you to take that right side fairway that I really do not like. It feels a lot more risky than just the middle gap all the way up.
Yeah, it's just so close to that rock wall. A kick can be an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, make sure here you just don't want to hit early trees on the right, and you definitely don't want your disc to hyzer out to the left. It is brutal in that tree jail.
That is absolutely perfect from Silva. Kristin working that gold line St. Pro. We saw her throw this all day round 1. This thing just flips up so nice. It does catch a tree. She's going to be right in the corner. She might be able to have something from there.
Yeah, she looks like she might be able to straddle a sidearm out. We know she's very comfortable with that shot. Henna hyzer flipping something, giving it nice height, going pretty aggressive here, going way down the fairway.
Yeah, smoked.
Was that a mid? Do we know?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks like a mid, and it's so fun to watch Henna throw those mid-range shots nice and high. Working the forehand, not trying to bite off too much, playing a more of a placement shot here. She's pinched, but she does have this flex forehand.
It needs to be quite a flex. Which, oh man, is she just going to do it?
She's just going to do it.
Wow. That
was great.
Was great. Just dialed up right for Owen.
Kristin forced to take a knee to get a little bit of extra width here. She's pretty tucked, and she gets some great power. This is still, again, you can see with this camera angle, pretty severely uphill. Silva probably 200 feet away, maybe a little bit less than that, but it plays like 200.
Mm-hmm. Nice open look at it, and she makes pretty quick work of it. She will have to make a putt, but it seems like she's pretty comfortable there. Henna.
So far down.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's the best I think I've seen this hole played.
I think so too.
And I've been doing this for a minute. Kristin just going to lay up for par.
Yeah, as long as you can get up to the middle of the second half of the fairway, you've got a pretty easy par ahead of you.
This isn't one that saw a ton of birdies, I don't think, in round one, right?
No, I think there was only a handful.
Mm-hmm.
Today, only 11, but still more.
More.
Yep, everyone figuring out how important it is to take some off on that first shot. Play the layup. Own a perfect example of that, not trying to go too crazy. Brewster's a fun course in the way of you can kind of play it however your game is feeling strong that week.
Mm-hmm.
If you are feeling your mid-ranges, you can get through this course and shoot really well with just your mids. But if you're throwing your drivers really well, you can throw those too and still get birdies. So it's fun to be able to kind of cater to your strengths while you're out here.
Missy's strengths, the flip up to straight pushing shot, often with a thrasher. Does a really good job of getting down there and canning a big putt, also known for that.
Yeah, huge downhill putt.
Wow, Missy 3 through 5. Making a push, it looks like.
She heard moving day and she took that personally.
She's in a tie for third right now. Cat Merch also on fire, 4 down through 5.
We watched Missy play this one earlier.
Hole 3 is a par 3, 285 feet. Uphill, then downhill. You see, it really calls for kind of just a straight pushing hyzer, but you see a lot of women try to work the flip up and it can get very touchy. You might pull it a little bit left, a little bit right. If you hit it, it feels like the simplest shot in the world, but it's surprisingly difficult to park for some reason. We're going to see all these ladies probably make quick work of it, though. Not a gimme, but it's one of those ones where if you're not in circle 2, you're like, what am I doing? Great shot from Henna.
There's enough room here where you can work a flex, you can work a hyzer flip, you can go really, really straight. Owen doing a great job of working the whole fairway, flexing it up to almost the bullseye.
Beautiful. Silva, man, I like how she throws. Just like such effortless spin. Does come up just a touch short, but we know she's comfortable in circle 2.
Yeah, she's kind of the epitome of doing as little extra motion as possible. Like she is just doing the bare minimum of what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's no pump. There's no touching the disc with her other hand. It's just exactly.
The finish machine, as we call her.
Exactly.
I would like everyone to start calling her that, please.
Oh.
We're still going to call her the finish machine.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes machines need to be recalibrated.
Yeah, need oiling. I don't know.
By the next hole.
She's got it.
It'll be fine. Henna, again, dead center, just a little bit low. And if you're going to be missing a putt, that's kind of the way you want. Either high, low, dead center. It's something that feels fixable. Owen with another birdie.
Kristin for her first birdie of the round. Kind of nice that she has a few kind of padded strokes in front of her competitor. She played so well yesterday. Did she shot back-to-back hot rounds, right?
I think
both
so.
7 down, 7 down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty cool.
They were really steady rounds too, not necessarily flashy, but just enough to get it done.
It's kind of the epitome of her game, though.
Yep, not making big mistakes.
Discraft built for flight. Built for flight.
Here's hole 4, 420 feet, another severely uphill hole that plays much longer than the listed distance. This first shot, you can want to land right in here. You can go more aggressive and go a little bit further, but it's more important to land in the middle than it is to land either left or right in those tree jails, if you will. It becomes really difficult to recover a birdie or even a par look sometimes from in those trees because you can't quite get the angle right up to this pretty well guarded green.
Work in the forehand, you don't see this quite as much. Obviously, a viable play. This one, one of those holes where just landing in the middle is more important than distance, but of course distance helps. Look at this lighting. This beautiful early fall day we have.
Yeah, we started out with some overcast conditions and then the sun came out and it just became absolutely perfect in the woods.
If you're watching this without a mug of tea, you are not doing it right, and go get one.
Yeah, go get yourself a blankie.
Yep. Snuggle up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding. You're doing it right, but it could be better. Wow. Kristin with a nice center cut shot. Henna putting some really good height under it and getting amazing distance.
That was so far.
Yeah, she went aggressive. Yeah, Mad, I definitely agree with you that Brewster's a cool example of being able to play to your strengths, whatever they are.
Mm-hmm. Silva, dead center again, just on a rope.
Ooh, forehand.
Do you think she's going to try to cut through that left side?
It kind of looks like it,
Oh,
but
no.
also
Before.
if you fade before, you're going to be near circle's edge, and she actually catches a tree and stops. Yeah, nice and close.
Silva just a little early, but it sneaks through or around the corner tree that went just perfectly into the bullseye.
Kristin, little forehand harp. Her bread and butter. That's the reason it doesn't look like it's a forehand. She usually avoids those types of mistakes.
Yeah, this shot is just perfectly pinched, though, where that shot is so difficult.
Mm-hmm. Nice little pitch up hyzer. That's her drive.
That's her tee shot?
Uh-huh. No.
That's, again, the farthest shot I've ever seen on this hole.
Mm-hmm. She's doing stuff.
She's done it twice today.
Yep. Ah, strong bid from Kristin. Hits the band in the center.
I can't believe that was her tee shot.
I know. I mean, it's a 420-foot shot uphill. I mean, she got to, 375? But, uphill, you know?
Yeah.
And a tight tunnel. What a putt from Owen to get a turkey.
I threw the best shot of my life today on this hole. I watched Holland Hanley throw one of the best shots I've ever seen on this hole. And and Holland was she was 30 feet in front of me and probably 60 feet behind where Henna just landed.
Mm-hmm.
That's blowing my mind.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll get back to you. We're going to pause and just contemplate how good that shot was for a while.
So crazy.
Oh, Miss Missy's still doing some stuff downhill. Hole 6, par 3, fall leaves in the air. And, ooh honestly, kind of lucky, kind of unlucky, kind of lucky again. Okay, pretty lucky.
Doing the dance. And Missy capitalizing.
Cashing in. That was definitely heading OB. Or appearing to.
OB and then not OB and then OB and then not OB.
Yeah. What a good commentary, they say. Cap merge 5 down through 7 with the hot round. She's in a tie for 6th. Everyone's shooting well at Brewster right now.
Yeah, looking clean.
Hole 5 is a par 3, 305 feet. We saw Missy get this one. A dead straight shot will get you a circle's edge or short circle 2 putt. There's an OB rock wall on the left that you can definitely find, particularly with the forehand if you're not careful. So you see a lot of women go backhand, and then if you're going to make a mistake, kind of turning it over early right. You can usually kind of squeak through the trees a ways and maybe even get a birdie look or have an easy par. Name of the game, keep it in bounds. We saw Owen pull it too far to the left in day 1. She looks like she's stabled up, and that's a good play to get to 40-ish feet. Henna with a champion Mako 3, working a beautiful gentle turnover.
Yeah, kind of doing more of that straight play, not trying to force it through those trees on the right-hand side, just letting the disc do the work.
She actually gets kind of a tree root, more of a straight skip. It looked like it should have kept skipping right, but she's inside the circle. Silva with more of the turnover play. It looks like she kind of hit the ground just a touch early, but still probably putting.
Kristin just a little early here on the forehand, an easy mistake to make with that rock wall. So close. The tree blocks her from filtering down to the green, but she'll have a long downhill putt for birdie.
Kristin up first. Very long look. Catches cage. She's close. She's close on a lot of these.
It's just like
It's almost worse to be close.
Yeah. It's just like a permanent filter of fall leaves.
Oh, yeah.
All over everything all day today.
Uh-huh.
I like that they're always kind of falling in the background.
You don't think that's an after effect? Is that real life?
Yeah, they added it for the vibes, for the ambiance. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Henna with a very soft run, and it picks up and just rolls for a very long time. Is she outside the circle? Oh, my gosh. She has to go forehand?
I feel like the wood chips are there to kind of dissuade discs from doing that. That was wild.
Mm-hmm.
She's forced to just throw a little forehand chip shot. Doesn't even have a putt.
She was way down there. Here's Silva for a birdie. Little high right. Not bad, but doesn't stick.
And this hole going to escape the lead card.
And a good job from Henna to minimize the damage there. Really unfortunate roll after a great drive.
This was the easiest. Oh, wrong hole.
Gotcha.
This was in the middle of the pack, about a quarter of the field getting it. No one on our lead card able to find it. It's kind of could happen at any hole on any wooded course. The trees are like, heh. Here's Missy Gannon ahead on hole 7.
Working the straight gap.
Yeah, on one of the tougher par 4s on the course. She got way down there.
Yeah, gets the straight skip even, and then a really pretty turnover.
Yeah, she has to throw a flex to get up there. That's wild. And a little tricky putt.
She's on one right now. Is she 5 down?
I want to watch her whole round this fast. I really think that would be
Missy Gannon,
satisfying.
Missy Gannon.
And just like,
Putt,
good shot, good
hitting the
shot, good shot,
yeah.
good shot.
Uh-huh. That's the disc golf I want to see. Missy and Kat Merch right now, both 5 down. Again, the best round that we saw was 7 down in similar conditions in round 1.
And here's hole 6. We watched Missy play it earlier with a little roll away. Downhill 345, plays more like 280-ish. The name of the game is just pushing those trees on the deep side and letting your disc hyzer just before that, or even get a little lucky through there. If you just throw a pure hyzer and miss those trees earlier and come in fast, you can find that OB protected marsh area or wetlands area. I kind of like a slower disc here, but Owen's going to throw a forehand with a fast disc, so here we go.
Classic Owen. Honestly, I don't. She does a lot of things I don't understand, but this one in particular does not make sense to me.
You know, she's catering to her strengths today.
Yeah,
and it's
fine.
I love a different game plan, but that is wild.
That's one that I truly cannot fathom.
Silva coming in nice, giving it some good height. Ooh,
and getting a nice little tree love.
Yeah, trees are very friendly here.
I wish I could throw the slower speed disc. I can't get in the circle doing that. It takes just a little bit extra power, I think. You see a lot of fairway drivers. Kristin throwing her verdict a little bit too late, catching a tree. Gonna drop very early. It's gonna be a lot of work for her par.
Ooh, this pushing hyzer is cool. That might be a little early.
Oh my gosh, she's going putter. That's so cool. S-line P2.
Yeah, it didn't quite flip up as much as she wanted to. I don't know if she was going to push the OB, but that tree slowed her down. What, right inside circle 2?
Yeah, it
right
looks
around.
like.
Yeah. Kristin again from a knee, throwing a big forehand.
Oh,
wow.
man. Oh, baby.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, that's why we play. That's why we watch. That is disc golf.
Oh, was she blind from there too? That was unbelievable.
It looked like it.
Ooh, vaporizing through the chains.
Yeah, solid run. Henna. Oh, even a little bit closer than we thought for birdie from 50 or so.
Yes!
Look at that hyzer putt.
Heck yeah.
I love a floaty bid.
Me too. Love the height.
Mm-hmm.
And that's smart putting right there. It's downhill, so that could go far past, and she trusts it. Does her shirt have little leaves on it?
Does
I
it?
hope it does. Oh, coming back for par.
Good for it. These ladies feel on today, don't they?
This is like really easy to watch.
Yeah,
There's
it's
that-
like a nice, tight game of disc golf going on.
Very professional.
Very professional. Too professional?
Yeah, it's kind of freaking me out.
Good thing we have us to make it less professional.
Yeah.
Silva for birdie. Wow.
Okay,
This is fun.
this is fun. It's making it look a little too easy.
Yeah. We don't have to talk about that part.
Yeah, this course is hard.
It is hard. Kristin still in the lead with a 2 strokes over Silva. Missy Gannon in 3rd place, tied with Own.
Escape to the mountains this fall and stay at Smuggler's Notch Resort with mountainside lodging and breathtaking views of foliage right at your doorstep. Conveniently located in the heart of Vermont, Smugs has everything you need right at your fingertips with many activities to choose from. Go apple picking, biking, or take a scenic cruise on beautiful Lake Champlain. Explore our local community with specialty shops, fine dining, and antiques. Book 3 nights or more and get the next night of lodging free.
Hole 7, we saw Missy birdie at already a par 4, 520 feet. She went down this straight gap. You can try to work the left side gap. It makes it a little bit shorter, but the line is not as clean. If you go all the way to the corner, you may or may not be rewarded with an open look straight up the hill. How far do you think the corner shot up the hill is? Like 300?
Yeah, I would say 300, maybe just over that. And it's weird because you have to have a little bit of a left finish to get inside the circle.
Mm-hmm. Very guarded green, kind of elevated on that little rock circle.
Mm-hmm. Platform.
Silva challenges some trees, but gets all the way through. And that's going to be really nice for her because she's up the hill a little bit.
Yeah, she won't have to navigate that last line of trees that can so easily block all of your second shots.
That was her Fission Defy. Henna going Star Beast. Not quite getting it as, lucky as Silva, but a solid shot. Own with that pink racer that she has been throwing. So good at pushing that disc a little bit straighter than her destroyers in a decent spot.
So close.
A little early.
Yeah.
Oh, a little perfect.
Yeah, it gets
Oh,
really
wow.
lucky through there.
And that's the nice thing about if you do kind of squeak the left side, the second shot's going to be easier if you get through.
Like, look at, and she threw a great shot, but this is what she has to work with here. Not much.
Not much. And this is one of the reasons I like the hyzer play. Like, I can't believe she just got through that 3-foot gap into the circle. Madison Walker is taking off her head. Oh, her eyes are covered.
That's unreal.
She has to leave. That is really a truly insane shot. Henna with a nice open look, able to just kind of punch it straight down there. Lead card, man.
Really making it look easy.
Yeah, so cool.
Silva working out wide, getting a little ground play at the end. Hole 7 used to play as one of the hardest holes consistently. Today, not so much. You can see why here. Everyone just breaking this hole, it seems. This The left side of the green is a lot more obstructed than the right side, though. We'll see if Kristin has a putt here. She's definitely going to have some trees to navigate.
Oh, yeah. Got that right side one right in her way. Cool angle to see that, but she's good for it. This is one of those things, where you wonder, okay, is it mostly the field improving and having more women, and is it also just the course being pretty stable and everyone learning how to score here?
It could be a combo.
I think it's a combo because we don't get to play the same. Usually courses have pretty major redesigns pretty frequently.
And we've had a lot of new courses on tour the past couple of years as well. Wow. Through the tree. I also think that it's everyone is kind of excited to play here. I've heard murmurs from everyone in the field that they're so excited because we get to come to this course after throwing nothing but distance drivers most of the year.
Everyone's like, my mid-ranges are in my bag.
They're like, they look so shiny. They haven't hit any trees because I've barely been throwing them. And you get to come out here and throw them on every hole if you want to.
It's awesome. Henna, the only one unable to capitalize. She did have that tree in her way. 3 birdies on that hole is so good.
I know during practice rounds, I just brought a couple mids and was just throwing them on every hole just to see what would happen.
Truly delightful.
Yeah. We know Paige Shue won this World Championships when it was here in 2018, throwing her putter more than any disc in her bag.
True.
Yeah. Judge. Mugs at Smugs. Hole 8, uphill par 5, 705 feet, plays more like 850, 875-ish. Big turnover shot is the most important shot of the hole off the tee. It sets the tone for the rest of the hole. If you have to scramble up the right side, it can quickly turn into a par at best. But if you keep it to the left side of the fairway, you can get a birdie look here. Your second shot is kind of just whatever your footing looks like and whatever angle you are with the trees, you have to decide what to do. But as long as you get off the tee, this hole can become very easy. And if you don't, it can become your nemesis.
Good commentary.
Thank you.
Silva
Drama.
Off the tee nicely.
Perfect.
And the only kind of bummer about the tee shot is the roots. She, I think, is going to be fine, but there's like a 25-foot landing zone, and you can land in one spot and have a nice clean run up and maybe go for birdie, and you can land 1 foot away from that and have a big tree root in your way and have
to throw a standstill.
Yep. Own a little on the left side, it looks like, but not bad.
Yeah, this course, it is a major advantage if you have a reliable distance standstill shot.
True. Probably why we see Henna and Silva on the lead card. Looks like Kristin got caught up just a touch early and right. Boom.
Grab.
Stick. Might be one of those instances where, yes, it's far, but better to be in the middle.
Kristin having to throw a patent pending on her second shot. She's going to have a hard time trying to get a birdie here.
Yeah, that would be an unbelievable birdie, but par still very much in the picture. Own going to try to shoot another 3-foot gap.
Yeah, this right side is so brutal.
Oh, she's so good.
Yeah, the flex forehand is a major advantage trying to get back out into the fairway. She's far enough up there where she might be able to get herself a long putt, but
she's like shaking her head.
Yeah.
Working out there. Henna, that forehand roller. Not a bad effort, but rolls just a little bit too far back to the left.
Silva with a really great tee shot. She's lined up to the biggest gap, but she chooses the hyzer. Gets some pretty good ground play to keep it in the middle.
Kristin tucked on the left, working a turnover sidearm. One of the best in the game at these. It does kind of hyzer out, but there's like a extra little fairway over there. It's tighter, but it's doable.
This, I think, is probably the steepest hill on the course, this part of the fairway.
Yeah.
You can really start to feel the elevation affecting the way your discs fly.
And it looks like she's going to be somewhere in circle 2 land or close. Owns third. This is one of the best attempts at this hole that I have seen. She's like very lined up to the gap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, able to get up there. I think we only saw, maybe 3 birdies in round 1?
Yeah, let me double check on that. She must have got a lot more distance on that second forehand than I thought.
It was a big shot.
That was a smash.
Absolutely. Silva a little late in a really rough kick to the right.
Yeah, this played as the second most difficult hole in round 1 with 5 birdies.
Just like I said. Ooh, uh-oh. First large error we've seen from Kristin.
Man, and it put her in a very bad position.
What a nice recovery.
Today, it played as the most difficult hole of the day, averaging at just over a half stroke over par.
Woof. Henna. Kind of a soft little floaty run. Easy par.
Silva having to scramble a little bit. Nice little turnover up into the circle.
Own for a birdie.
Wow.
How many do we have today?
Owen was one of only 3 people that got to circle 1 in regulation and the only birdie of the day.
Oh. Dang.
Only 6 people even got to circle 2 in regulation. Yeah, this one played rough today.
8 played hard.
I feel like everyone was like in a daze because how beautiful this tee looked.
The amount of people looking up at the trees and the dappled sunlight and the leaves was just, it was very nice.
Yeah, and since round 1, there's one big red tree and one big yellow tree, and a lot of their leaves fell, so the ground was like starkly different red and yellow. It looked really cool.
Missy Gannon playing disc golf, also probably looking at leaves in between the disc golf. Hole 9 puts it just outside the bullseye. What a front 9. 6 down, bogey free. She's pushing. And only a 1-stroke difference with that 2-stroke swing. Kristin 1 ahead of Silva. Own 1 behind Silva. Missy 1 behind that. Tight ball game.
Yeah, here we go. Moving day.
Hole 9 is a par 3, 310 feet. We saw Missy park it. I like kind of a hyzer flip to straight play. Mid-range works great. Fairway driver can work if you need a little extra pop. You got to control the speed on your way down because it's a down slope here and you can see some crazy ground play and rollaways. What do you think is worse, early right or early left?
Early left.
Anything? Okay.
I think early left is worse.
Yeah, you can kind of work through the right side if you pull it over there a little bit. But let's not. Let's just lace it.
Sometimes early left, it's like you got to pitch out backwards.
Oh, and that's the one tree that I think everybody's thinking of. Own clips it. She's going to be fine for par.
She's got the bumpers up.
I wish we could see. This is my favorite rock on the course. Is it also a glacial erratic?
We're not going to see it because I'm pretty sure the camera is on top of the rock to get this sick angle.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Ooh. Perfect shot from Silva. She went Electron Envy. Is that like a neutral putter?
No, it's an overstable putter, but the
Okay.
yeah,
It's a putter.
It is a putter.
Nailed it.
But it doesn't flip, which is nice, and it goes very far and very straight.
Yeah. Henna, just a touch inside, does manage to miss that last tree, and she's going to be in circle 2.
Yeah, nice little uphill putt for her.
Kristin going lucid verdict. So close to perfect, which is, I think, my mantra for Brewster Ridge.
Oh, it sure is.
So close. Said that 14 times today. Close.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, not her best attempt at a layup for sure, but also very, very punished. Kristin looking like she's going to wrap up the front 9 bogey. Her card mate's going to catch up to her. Theoretically.
Own pitching up to the left side of that tree, not even trying to mess around. She just watched that roll away happen.
And she's queen mess around too.
She sure is.
Respectfully. Henna not able to give it a real run. She's pretty obstructed back there.
Yeah, there's lots of little teeny trees.
And a 2-stroke swing here. for Silva to take the lead over Kristin.
In these last 2 holes.
Mm-hmm. Cue dramatic music.
I want like the slow-mo walking down the hill. It fades to black and white.
Oh.
Everybody hurts.
Oh, wow. I was thinking, that one like gopher meme where he's like surprised?
Yeah.
That's what I had. Missy Gannon ahead on hole 10.
Oh, good line.
Yeah, very nice. 6 down already. Let's make it 7. Right?
So she's matched the course record right now.
Yeah, 7 down through 10. In a tie for third with Own, who's 5 down, playing great. Kristin only even, sliding down to second place, 1 behind our new leader, Silva Saarinen.
Wow. Moving day is doing what we're supposed to do here. It's very exciting. Now a lot of people in the mix, and the back 9 does not get any easier. It's really kind of a grind from this point forward.
Really is. Buckle up, everybody.
Yeah, there's a couple of par 4s that are very brutal. We do have 9 more holes, and again, no cut today. Yay. Everyone on the leaderboard gets to play all 4 days. We all get another crack at Fox Run tomorrow, so come hang with us on the back. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're your 2 hot geese.
Honk.
Thanks, founders.